Yeah, we've got a forecast that isn't so great. And when you consider what we just went through and what's on the way, at least traffic is moving somewhat here in Lexington, but it is a just wintry, cold, and potentially hazardous setup. This is way out into Letcher County. I'm showing you this because you can see the lower visibility, the fog that's hanging in. We've got freezing fog and freezing drizzle as possibilities this morning. That very fine moisture that once it contacts a roadway when you're in the 20s can easily freeze over and just give you a little light sheen of ice that you've got to deal with. So visibility is down, especially in our mountains. Watch out for that. So much so that we have a winter weather advisory that was issued this morning. It only goes through 10. And it's for those eastern Kentucky counties. The mountain roads could really get slick this morning. And it's a potential issue here as well, although the MaxTrack really not showing much as far as organized precipitation goes. The more widespread stuff we saw yesterday is gone. It's out of here and no longer a concern. Into the weekend, the future track. The clouds break a little bit into the afternoon. Tomorrow we'll have moisture on the rise, just enough to see the possibility of more light freezing rain. I know nobody wants to hear that, but you can see that moisture streaming in Saturday afternoon, possibly some rain showers with highs above freezing briefly south and east. But that pink, an indication of light freezing rain and drizzle into Saturday afternoon and evening. You want to watch out for that. That'll just add to the possibility of some slick and hazardous road conditions. We're in the 20s this morning. The other big story, there are a couple of them going into the weekend, is going to be the Arctic air coming in. It's 13 degrees for the current wind chill, but the air temperature is only going to get colder as you go into the weekend. Of course, that wind chill will remain a factor. Look at that. Our average high now is in the mid-40s, at this time of the year. And we're going to barely get into around, freezing today, my goodness, and then eventually fall 20s and teens by the end of the weekend. Here is that Arctic air blasting in. Look at this. This is getting into Saturday and Sunday. This is the upper Midwest, but you expect to see it there, but you're going to start to see it exiting there and expanding actually and digging south. We're going to catch the eastern leading edge of that, and that means things are about to get that much colder here. Record-setting, frigid, dangerous cold north and west, but you can see the gradual expansion of that cold punching all the way down into Texas and then gradually working its way east. Next week is looking cold, but next week is also looking active. Into that colder air, we're going to throw some active weather that we'll have to deal with as well. So morning freezing drizzle and then mostly cloudy later on today. Highs only around freezing. Tonight down to about 20. Tomorrow, highs back up to around freezing here. That'll be above freezing slightly into our southeastern counties, but we'll see that chance for some light freezing precipitation. So roads may get a little dicey Saturday as we go through the day and evening. And then next week, the cold descends, but two areas to watch, or at least two chances for active weather. Could be accumulating snow and mixed precipitation. We'll have to closely watch Monday and then again later in the week, possibly late Wednesday into Thursday.